Okay, this is example 2 in your book. And let me just zoom into the first part here. So just right on the next page. So example 2, right? So here you're determining the value of an annuity. And you're asking yourself, well, we just did that in example 1. Okay, well, example 1 was finding the value of an annuity after 3 years. That was to give you an example of what the sum of, all the deposits plus all interest paid mean. But usually when you save for an IRA, right, you want to save, more than 3 years. So here you want to, so suppose you're 35 years old, and you want to save for retirement by depositing, right, $1,000 in an IRA, an individual retirement account, at the end of each year for 30 years, right? If you can count on, right, the interest being 10% per year compounded annually, how much will you have from the IRA after 30 years? Now, we can do what we did in example 1, but it's going to be tedious because you're going to have to do value of, year 1, and then value of year 2, and then value of year 3, year 4, all the way to 35, which you can do, but it's not the most efficient way. So this is the formula that you're going to use anytime you want to find the value of an annuity that's probably greater than 3. So let's just look at the, whoops, let me take that off. Let's look at the solution. But the question again is, we were looking for the value of the IRA after 30 years and then the interest. Okay, so basically, again, we're just using, and the book is a very good book. It explains every step. Your answer is going to be A. That's going to be the amount. So again, you just plug in the values, right? So you notice your P is 100, right? 10%. Your T is 30. Your R is 10%. This is really just plug and chug. And you work it out. And the nice thing is, right, they give you little tips on your calculator. Right, this is another one from your calculator, y to the x, as opposed to the caret symbol. Some calculators have this, or x to the y. So this is how much you end up with, which is, again, not too shabby. After 30 years, you put $1,000 every year, 164,494. I mean, I'd take it. That's a good chunk of money. And then finally, your let's see. Okay, so after part B is you want to find the interest. Okay, so you made 30 payments, right, of 1,000 each. That's obviously $30,000. Again, if you put $1,000 in a shoebox, I don't know, anywhere in your house for 30 years, okay, you'd save $30,000, but we want some interest. So since our annuity, right, the value of the annuity is 164,494, then the interest is this guy minus, right, what you started with, or what you put into the investment, and which gives you $134,000, which again is not bad, right? Making your money work for you. So after 30 years, that's how much money you have. So we're happy campers. I know I am. So notice that the interest, right, the interest is nearly 4.5 times the amount of your payments, right? Illustrating the power of compounding, right? Instead of just leaving it at home in a box. Okay, so it's 4:15. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. I'll move on to example 3.